Hey guys, we're witnessing the takedown of Victoria, and this has been a long time coming. A long time coming.
It's constant. When she told me to my face that because I'm a dancer, she flat out stated that I was up.
Wow.
And
Take her down.
she laughed about it.
Take her down. It's
Look
your
at
time.
his looks
He
of
knows.
disappointment.
He's been knowing this. The production knows this, that she's just good.
Yeah, the fact that you'd kind of go talk to him about me.
I'm not a fake person. I mean, I'm gonna be nice always, but
Where are you going? Victoria, where are you going? Victoria! Victoria, where are you going?
Why is she wearing
Where, deflection, she just can't take it.
Amazing.
27?
Literally. I am the perfect
27?
person to be his wife.
Thought she was at
Like,
least
we
34.
Losers. Create problems.
And before I could even ask her a question, she's crying. And I'm just like,
He's kind of staking them out though.
Yeah, he is.
taking it.
Cheers, guys. Cheers, Victoria's going down! Victoria's going down. It's about damn time. Hi, so annoying. I don't know why.
It's Chris Harrison.
That's annoying.
He's just own it and like be that
Now that I
bitch.
found out Katie's
Don't
Where is he going? Victoria, where is she going?
Katie,
Want some-
Victoria, where are you
not
going?
here for him.
She's always walking away.
Loser.
She walked outside.
Yeah.
I can hear her.
I honestly feel so sorry for you that you would listen to hearsay and not all of the facts behind a situation. Bye.
Oh my god.
You think I'm gonna go hug him goodbye? No.
And he just stared at me. Like, how dare you? He is not my king and I am still a queen. Matt is a jester. The fact that, like, he chose Katie over me, ugh.
So happy, guys. Victoria is gone. She's been eliminated from the competition, and I'm just very content. Hey guys, it's Rob Raleigh. Hope you guys are doing well today. Back at again with another video. I've caught up with The Bachelor. I'm here with my friend Jen, and she knows everything about The Bachelor. Everything.
Not everything, but
What? Clued up.
I'm clued up. Yeah, I've
Clued
seen some
up.
seasons. I'm seasoned on The Bachelor.
She's seasoned on The Bachelor, whereas I'm definitely not. I have no idea. It's probably my favorite season.
Yeah, Chris Harrison pops
Harrison
up.
can-
It's like, who's this man?
He keeps coming. He keeps walking in every 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's
So he
does
does
that.
He's been there for 25 seasons.
He's been on every season since the beginning, and this
Wow.
is like,
Booked and busy.
yeah, there's been so many seasons of The Bachelor, so many seasons of The Bachelorette, and he goes to Bachelor in Paradise. So like, this is his
This is a
full-time
really big American
job.
thing.
Yeah, like it's.
This is massive in
It's
America.
like,
because they tried it here and it just didn't work. It's weird, isn't it? It's interesting.
yeah, people like have group chats about it. People place bets like as
Right.
if it's like fantasy football. So
Wow.
people take it seriously, and it's kind of like, yeah, something that people can all connect on. I feel like when I would go to work,
People will talk
you
about
like talk,
it. Yeah, I
with
guess so.
coworkers.
Well, guys, subscribe to the channel, click that button for daily and consistent content, and let's just get into this. Where the hell do we start with this entire episode? I feel like this episode was great. One of the best episodes I've watched.
I loved it.
Because the last episode I found quite boring. I kind of got out of it. It was kind of dragging a little bit because Bachelor episodes are an hour and a half. That is so long. Like, so long. And the way they give you the trailers, they make it seem so dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
But this particular, obviously, episode was, and obviously they had that rumor going around about, what's her face? What's her name?
Brittany,
Brittany.
the question mark
With
escort?
the escort rumors.
Escort
And it was
question
Anna who
mark?
started. I feel like Anna just slipped up. But I didn't expect her to go home. I honestly didn't. I thought that, Matt would give her a
Neither.
chance.
Yeah.
But she was just like, bye.
Because she seemed genuine. I don't know if she was genuinely just embarrassed that she got caught,
Right, I think she
or
was.
if she genuinely realized that what she said was wrong. Either way.
She was devastated. You can see in her face, she
Yeah.
regretted it completely. But that's what it is. The thing is, when you come on the show, you can be a messy girl, but if you're too messy, it will implicate and hit you. Because they come in with these game plans, like Victoria and MJ, and they want to try be this, that, because they think they might, get the man, but they don't realize it can just hit you right back in the face.
100%.
Right back in the face. The next thing you know, you're out, because no man wants a messy person, no messy woman wants a messy man. So it doesn't work that way for either way. So I didn't expect her to go home, but she did.
Neither.
I didn't really care about her though. Like, I don't think she was bringing much to the
No,
show.
she like kind of creeps me out sometimes.
Right, I didn't see Victoria going home so quickly.
I know, I thought they would keep her around for the drama.
Yeah, I'm quite confused.
I'm disappointed personally. Like,
Same, I would agree.
she was a nightmare, but she was highly entertaining. Like, she was the comedic relief of the show.
Like, can we imagine if we had 5 Victorias? That show would be off the chain. The show would be off the chain.
Yeah, but like Bachelor prides itself on being like genuine. Like,
Right.
we're not here for the drama. Like, we're here for love.
She keeps running away and talking to producers as if she's got some relationship with them.
I think she must know one of them
She
from
must.
before.
She must know somebody because
High school
she's always
friend
running
or
to
something.
them whenever she's in a place. And she's so delusional. She's like, everyone's gonna miss me. I was the real one.
I
was
thought
this.
her personality was an act. Like, I was like, oh, like, she knows what she's doing. She's coming in. She's trying to act like Corinne, who is someone from previous
Right.
seasons, who is like very like basic and whatever. So I thought she was just coming in trying to have an act for the like screen time and for attention. But like towards the end, I was like, this may be actually who this girl is. Like, she
I
might
think
actually be like this.
Which is quite great casting. Whoever
Yeah.
found it. Bravo to you guys.
Yeah.
That was amazing casting. But she looked like hell when she walked back into the rose ceremony and she was expecting to get her rose picked. And then when she didn't, instead of hugging Matt, she just went straight to his face.
was
and
petty.
she was petty and she was being rude to him. And that's who she really is.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
Had that part never been shown and she won the competition, that would have came out, you know, within
She
a month
looks
or so.
like shit. Like, I feel like she's going to be very hated, but then also there could be the girl that relates to her and is going to find her.
Right, but what I'm saying is the way she spoke to Matt was quite disrespectful, given that they go in the show for him.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was going to happen with Matt anyways, even if she won with him.
No, she was
that relationship was
delusional.
never going to run.
No, of course not.
And we all knew this.
Yeah.
But the takedown of her was so effortlessly because she went outside, she sat on the floor, she crouched down, she was crying, she was panicking, she didn't know what to do. She was like, this is it.
Yeah,
My game.
she felt defeated.
Right, because she came in and acted like a bee all the way through, was trying to be catty, always over him. Remember, she was stealing the time.
She
with
must
him.
have known it was going to blow up in her face.
But I don't think she did, because you can't go in with that game plan, because she went in too much. Every minute she was stealing him, all the time.
Well, she's delusional.
And she wasn't liked by the girls. The thing is, if you want to win this game, I feel like you also need to be very friendly with the girls, because it can just hit back at you.
Totally.
And that's what happened. And I'm here for it. I'm glad that she went. But I agree. I think it's a little bit too soon.
I'm disappointed, but
On the 5th episode, it's
she
too soon.
deserved it. And she was just... I just don't understand her gaslighting, like trying to, like her going on about how she's like so sweet and innocent and everyone's confused. It's like, just own it. Like, if you want to be...
Own it.
Yeah.
Serena, own it. Own it.
Like, if you want to be like that bitchy, like mean girl
Right.
Gretchen Wieners, then just be that girl. Like, don't try to act like that wasn't your... Oh, I had no malicious intent. Everything you were doing was malicious and nothing
this is
but.
this is what I'm saying. She doesn't realize that.
Like, that, you did not do that to be friendly. You did that to make people feel small and excluded. And if that's who you are, then that's who you are. But like, just own it.
And then we had that other girl, MJ, and the girl that she was arguing with.
Yeah, should
MJ would love to deflect, like, all the time.
Oh, I agree.
Like, she doesn't understand that she's like Victoria 2.0. She has no flexibility to understand that she can be wrong in
No
situations.
emotional intelligence.
No emotional intelligence. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. And she keeps throwing it off, and all the girls are telling her, and she doesn't see it. I think she's very combative, and she was quite aggressive in this episode as well.
I agree.
Like, it was just way.
Yeah, she should have just shown some humility.
But I don't know who the girl was that she was arguing with. I forgot her name.
No, we're bad with the names.
Like, so bad with the names. There's too many contestants, and there's new people coming in. But
So-
that girl,
yeah.
she held her own.
Oh, for
She
sure.
held
Oh,
her own.
Yosina.
Yosina, what a nice name. She held her own and was like,
She did.
everything you want to
excellent.
come back for, I have her answer for you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
She's not backing down.
She was not backing down, and I feel like that was a great conversation between them two. It was so dramatic when they walked together. They got in the car
Yes, like model strutting.
together. Like, I would
their
fight in the
stuff.
car. Like, I don't want to sit next to you. That is crazy.
They knew they had to like wait till they were in position.
So who do you think is gonna win? Do you think there's a front
Rachel.
runner? Rachel's the one that sent Mariah Kerr. No.
Yeah,
Right. I feel like she's up
she's
there.
definitely a top contender.
There was a lot of she got a lot of screen time in this episode.
She
Like,
always gets a lot of screen time.
Right, okay.
All of his attention is always on her.
I feel like she's definitely gonna win it. I can just see
She's
it.
gonna be top 3 for sure.
Interesting.
And then maybe we don't know the names. I think the girl that he went on one of the first one-on-ones with, where they went horseback riding.
The one who's 21 years old.
I'm not quite sure.
I'm so.
He
lost on
has
the
a-
names,
he's
guys.
got a few
I'm not even
connections.
sorry. I'm not even lost on the names. But I just feel like that
Should I pull up a picture?
the girl who sent Miranda Kerr is definitely a front
Rachel.
runner. Rachel, yeah, she's a front runner for the show. The amount of screen time she was getting, shopping around, it just irritated lots of the girls. But there's what's the girl's name who was mixed race and has curly hair, and they were kissing at the farm. Who is that?
I know, who is that?
She's also a front runner.
Oh,
There are
for sure.
2 front runners, and I feel like he's going to pick either one of them. I can just see it. But there's so many of these girls, and there's so many shows I review, guys, that I find it so hard to remember all of their names. I'm trying to get into The Bachelor. I know a lot of people on my channel don't watch it, but I thought, it's not Love Island, guys, which I absolutely love. But I just thought, I'm just here for it. I feel like MJ is becoming a Victoria 2.0, and her takedown's coming down soon. I feel like give it 2 weeks. When you don't get
MJ's gonna not make it past next episode.
No, she's not. Because when you don't get on with the girls and you beef with them in such a combative, aggressive way as she was doing, they're going to complain to Matt with their one-to-ones. And when a lot of people do it, Matt will make up his mind and think you're messy. All it takes is 1 or 2 girls.
I think that the producers were like, first they were living for the drama, and then they realized like it just wasn't a good look. And then it's just interesting though how like as soon as it was established that this wasn't a good look and Matt commented, then everyone was like scrambling like chickens with their heads cut off, like trying to make sure that they came off looking good in the end, apologizing, sucking up.
So they didn't even think this could bounce back to me. They didn't even think that the girls could tell Matt with their one-to-ones. The more you get closer with Matt and you develop a stronger relationship, you'll confide in him if you're stressed.
Yeah,
if you're stressed about the girls, you're going to just lay it all out and it's going to hit you back in the head. And I feel like a lot of the girls on this season were blind to that. They went in with such an aggressive game plan.
That happens every season though.
Right, okay, cool. Interesting.
It's always like, the politics within the house and like who's friendly with who gets brought up. And I mean, every season it's always like, oh, you weren't treating the rest of the girls nice, or you have issues with the rest of the girls. So, and that person leaves as a result. Bree is a top contestant.
Bree's a very top contender. I feel like he really likes. And when he kissed her, he kept coming back. I've noticed. Also, what's her name again? Her name is
Chelsea.
Chelsea as well. Chelsea, I feel like is also somewhere in there. Like I feel like he likes her. He's keeping Chelsea close. I've noticed that he's always keeping her in the circumference. So I feel like she might be somewhere in the top 5 and perhaps a front runner. But I feel like Bree is definitely there because she kept trying to kiss him. This was the girl that
Katie.
She was the one that started it.
She's the one that started it all. She was the one that went and said that Anna.
I'm glad she did because you can't be running around making people's lives. People's parents are watching the show.
No,
they don't want to see all this. So I'm glad that she got consequences. If you act stupid, you get stupid prizes. That's all it really is. And Victoria went down. I'm happy. The other girl, Anna, went down for talking nonsense, and now MJ will be next. I feel like but I feel like MJ was always like this, but because Victoria was so boisterous and out there, you didn't see it. You didn't see it.
Exactly. She was always like going along with everything Victoria was doing. So what is she on about? Like, I lead by example.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't understand what she's saying.
Promote harmony and peace. Like, what are you talking about? You were literally Victoria's minion and like so down for the bullying.
So down for the bullying. They don't have that emotional intelligence, that cognitive flexibility to see that. Look in the mirror, look at your own actions, look at what you do. And when you don't have that understanding, you are definitely not winning this show.
No.
But I feel like this is a good season for somebody who's watching for the first time.
Piper?
Her name was Piper, not Chelsea then, sorry. No, not Bree. Piper. Yeah, Piper's her name. Piper's the one. Piper is the one that Matt really likes because he kept trying to kiss her, like lean in. I noticed it.
Yeah, but I don't even remember.
At the farm. And MJ saw it and she got really upset. It's really interesting though.
No, but I don't remember how he got close with her. Did they have a one-on-one?
Yeah, no, but they started kissing at the farm.
Yeah, I saw.
But I find that so interesting because as the more girls get eliminated and there's less girls, the relationships get stronger and all these girls feel so irritated when they see another girl get close. It's so interesting how it works.
Oh, for sure.
It's so interesting. I don't know why the show doesn't work in the UK. Like, I don't get it. It just didn't work. I feel like it just comes off a bit too forced here, but it's so interesting because they get so bothered.
Yeah, because
once they see somebody with their man. A girl's coming back with bags of clothes, you're like, that's my man you're gonna date with. It's so weird. They get
because
emotional.
it's like
guys
competitive. Like everyone's after this one guy, and it just makes him like so appealing. And whenever you see him, he's dressed perfect. He's the center of attention.
Right.
Like he's saying all the right things. Like you just kind of can't help but swoon.
You can't help but swoon. But I feel like it was a great episode, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our reviews. It's already been 12 minutes. Wow.
I feel like we didn't even talk about everything.
What else did I talk about?
Victoria, MJ. Oh, the date with Rachel. She goes far, we know that. And his date with Kit.
Oh, yes, Kit, when they were obviously cooking and everything. I feel like I was saying to her, I was watching this, there's too much of an age difference. I don't know how old Matt is. I think he's 28, 27.
Yeah, I think he's late 20s.
Late 20s and she's 21. I feel like there's too much of an age gap. There's no longevity in that relationship.
No, I think he'll keep her around for a bit, and it's like
apparently
crazy
her mother's
with her mom
a famous designer.
Yeah, I looked her up on Insta.
Which I find funny because some of her outfits were a hot mess. I just feel like when she came into the show, I don't know what she was wearing, but sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you may be so exposed to fashion that you don't know what's going on. Some guys and girls are like that. I feel like the age gap is too much of a difference. It's not going to go anywhere. But it was nice to see their little, kitchen date, and they were baking something.
Yeah, I think he'll keep her around for a bit.
He'll keep her close to the cards. He
might keep her for hometowns just so they could go back to the famous mom.
No, they definitely will.
But he's not going to pick her.
That's what happens with Love Island. If a contestant comes in with a famous dad or mother, they'll keep you close until the parents are seen in the show for ratings and production. So I feel like that's what they'll do. They use Victoria and they discarded it for what she needed to be used for. And then obviously they're going to maybe use Kit's mother, whoever this lady is. But I don't know if we're ever going to see Victoria again. Also, the trailer,
Victoria will be on Bachelor in Paradise.
Yeah, for sure. But
the Bachelor in Paradise is even better.
The trailer of the end of the show, there was an old Bachelor girl that came in.
Yeah, I didn't watch her season.
So I don't know who she is. Does she even know Matt?
She would have just seen him and said, I want to meet him. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes previous people from other seasons will be like, I knew who it was this season. I wanted to come and get my chance. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, guys, hope you guys enjoyed our review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Comment down below what you guys think. If you guys agree, disagree with anything, so we can see what you guys are saying. I am involved in The Bachelor. I feel like it was a great episode.
I'm excited.
I lost interest in the last episode. I don't know what it was. I just feel like it's just too long for me, and I don't know. I'm not used to The Bachelor.
This was action packed.
There was a lot going on.
About.
MJ and Yosina, that whole argument was
can't
everything.
Wait for that to continue.
And I can't wait to see that continue. I don't know, now I'm gonna be irritated that Victoria's not there because I want to see it.
I know, me too. I wanted more.
I want that element of drama because reality TVs, we don't watch for lovey-dovey stuff. We don't watch.
She was really entertaining.
We want an element of love, but we need 90% drama, 80% drama. And I need to see something combative, iconic, something like that.
I feel like they were like, if Victoria's gonna go, it has to be with a bang. And that was their bang, but I
feel like she could have done way better as a bang.
I would have liked to see some
cracked
more.
a glass or something.
She's entertaining.
But the way she spoke to Matt was crazy.
Also, why was her bra showing so much?
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I noticed.
Her dress looked amazing though.
It was a nice
dress. The dress she was wearing looked amazing. Amazing. But Victoria, your time is up. You are the weakest link. And it's MJ, you will be next as well. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this. Subscribe to the channel. Head over to our Instagrams in the bio below. Let us know what your thoughts are. And I'll catch you guys soon.
That was so fun.
Bachelor's good. I like it.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
I just love talking
about Bachelor and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a Bachelor channel. I think they have a podcast as well. They really.
There's a million. Are you kidding?
And in the US, they really go in on everything.
There's podcasts dedicated to talking about The Bachelor.
It's so interesting. It's such a big world in the US.
It's huge.
It's funny how it hasn't really come over here. We don't like US seasons and stuff. We don't watch it. Had I not known through you that everyone was watching Bachelor, I wouldn't know the new season.
I feel like a lot of North Americans, though, I couldn't imagine them watching something like Love Island. They'd be like, what are these people saying?
I think it's
what's
quite big,
going on?
I think it's quite big. Because Love Island USA is massive.
I had never heard of it until I came here.
Interesting. Okay, cool. Well, that makes sense. So definitely going to be good people. But Love Island USA season 2 was pretty big. And they've announced season 3. And it's coming to Hawaii. I wonder if they're going to do a Love Island Canada.
No. Canada has
there's not enough.
Just no one. If someone wants, there's some Canadians on this show. So
right, they normally merge in.
I think sometimes Canadians go on American shows, but apparently they have to have US citizenship.
Oh, really?
I've heard some of the people on this show before that were from Canada, they were like, oh, I have dual citizenship. That's why I was on the show when I'm from Canada.
Interesting.
But Canada, doesn't things produced in Canada are so low budget that they're never successful.
Yeah,
they don't have the budget.
I've never heard of any big kind of Canadian show.
Things get filmed in Canada because it's cheaper.
Right.
But
interesting.
The Canadian production companies have so little money. So a game show in Canada, the grand prize was $10,000, which is £5,000. It's so low budget that it's shit. Always,
I think you'd be a good
everything.
host for